Here's my Squire guitar. And this video was made without the assistance of AI, which is a big deal now. Like, some people love it and some people can't stand it. And Diodario found out the hard way that a lot of people can't stand it. I just found out about this. I saw the thumbnails on a bunch of different videos about Diodario, and I don't know. It's a famous string company, I guess, and so I was like, after seeing like the 20th or 30th thumbnail about Diodario, I'm like, okay, I clicked on it, and it was the samurai guitarist, talking about it, fellow Canadian, and that's probably the best video to watch on the whole thing, because he's endorsed by Diodario, and he's kind of like, this sucks having to address this, but this is what I think has happened after talking to people at the company and watching videos on it and analyzing the piece of music. So what happened is Diodario, is that how you say it? Diodario, they put out a video on Instagram of a close-up of a guy playing like a 12, I don't know, not a 12-string guitar, because that's, I don't even know, a guitar with like tons of strings. And he's playing this like crazy fast like metal thing, and everyone got mad because it sounded like AI or something, and and then they tried to like say, no, this isn't AI, this is just our guy that works for us, and this is a song that he made. And then people are like, no way, that's not true, that's AI. And then they put out like a detailed, it's on their Instagram page, this detailed thing about all the different things that had to go into producing this little bit of music. And I mean, when you're reading that, it just sounds absurd. And they're saying, well, it's so heavily produced that it sounds like AI. This is the problem, is that you're not going to be able to escape AI. So I'm making a bold claim here. Music pre-AI, let's say music from like safely pre-AI, like 2020 and earlier, is going to be way more valuable than anything made going into the future, because no one really knows. I mean, I'm sure they'll have like AI detection tools that are superior to what we have now, but I mean, to be truly authentic and use zero AI in something as like an industry as forward looking as the music industry is, this is gonna somewhat kind of eat itself. I'm not gonna like shit on it, but that isn't not a style of music for me. That, you know, that like that music that they make YouTube videos and the hands are moving so fast and the sounds are like so disjointed, and then you see them play live and it's like nothing like that at all. That's the problem. If Diodario wants to promote their strings, they send some strings to a great player and just get him to play with turn on his cell phone camera or his, look, my amp just went out. That's the fickleness of the two band. Send strings to all the good players and get them to turn on their mobile phone camera. And not me. I'm just working on my scales. That was bad. I like this thing where you play a scale like that, because pretty funny, the drama online. And what happens is a company like that, that's an earnest company. They're doing their best. Someone there's like, oh yeah, this kind of music is the best music to like market online. You get lots of hits or whatever, but it's kind of backfires a little bit, I guess. At least everyone's talking about the company. But then there's all these YouTubers that pounce on something. As soon as you get like a certain level of traction on a story, then everyone pounces on it because they want to get clicks. So poor Diodario, they're just like, everyone's talking and it's not a positive story, so it's not great. They're like in the Samurai Guitarist, he was saying that Rhett Shull's going to get a copy of the recording files to analyze it. Like, is this really that big of a deal? Like, I think their approach was wrong. It's just a taste thing. I think they should have just said, hey, if our strings are that great, send them out to like 50 great online players, get them to record something with minimal production and send them back, and let's. But then I guess you got the problem of like, did one of those guys use? It's kind of a difficult conundrum, I guess. Anyway, what do you think? Diodario. I'm just going to continue trying to learn the blues. That's kind of the best thing you can do now. I was listening to a YouTube playlist, and it had been playing for like I don't know, maybe an hour or so. Just so it wasn't anything that I had, I'd asked for a certain thing maybe at one point, but then the continuous playing was going on, and I was doing something in the kitchen, and the music that came on after a while, it made me stop, and I was like, what is this? I went to the TV, and I was looking at it, and I'm like, what is this? This was a little while ago. This was probably at least 6 months ago. But I was listening, I'm like, I've never heard anything like this. And it was like, it was AI music, and it was replicating like a live jazz band from like the late 70s or the early 80s, kind of like a weather report type thing. But it was, what caught my ear was how interesting the music was, and that I'd never heard it before. And I came in to look at it, I'm like, oh, this is AI. Weird. So weird.